Alright, so if you're watching this video, I want to give you one thing. I want to give you hope. I want you to understand that it's not too late. It's not, you're not too far behind, because it's kind of a fucked world that we live in, and I'll explain in what sense. You're seeing all of these 18, 19, 20 year olds or 22, 23 year olds with multi-millions and driving Rolls Royces and Lamborghini trucks or whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you aspire to be like, they already have it. And what's this sort of done? It's taken away hope from the youth. It's taken away hope from the young entrepreneurs who want to go ahead and do the exact same thing and become big in their own space or whatever sort of goals that they want to achieve. It's sort of taken away from that. And I sort of want to, I guess, give you a perspective shift where you understand, okay, cool, you know what, these people have achieved it, but it doesn't mean that I can't. Suddenly the space is too saturated. I should feel demotivated because, all of these people are already there. They're already where I want to be. So now there's no space for me to do so. Now, I heard this quote, I forgot by who now, but I really liked it. It wasn't even really technically a quote, it was just a piece, a sample of a video where he said, everything has been done before, but it hasn't been done by you. And that sort of had me, thinking for a moment, because it's like, sure, most ideas, most videos, most businesses, they've already been acted upon, but they haven't been done by you yet. And what does that mean? It means that they haven't been done by someone with your expertise, with your knowledge, with your experience. Every single person has different experiences. Every single person has different stories and different lives and different places and different backgrounds they come from. And that's what gives you your unfair advantage. You going through everything that you've been through up until the age that you're at, experiencing all of the different things that are special to you, your family experiences, your experience with friends, your experiences with betrayal, your wins, your losses, everything under the sun that you've been through, that is your unfair advantage. So seeing all of these people win, instead of it, I guess, demotivating you and you feeling like, oh wow, I guess there was no space for me, it should actually do the exact opposite thing. It should motivate you because it's been done by them and you can do the exact same thing. So, I guess that was a little a part in the video where I was sort of just shifting your mindset a little bit, but now I kind of want to give you some actionable steps on what you can do. And I know this is completely different from, I guess, most of the videos I've posted on my channel, but I just want to post videos that I actually want to record, stuff that I'm actually going to feel passionate speaking about, and this is one of those things. So I kind of want to give you actionable steps of what you can do instead of feeling demotivated and shit. So the first thing first, you may have heard this before, I don't really care. You might maybe need to hear it one or two more times to actually take action on it. But I want you to sit down and really think. Think about the thing that you want to do. Think about the goals that you want to achieve. But don't think about like 100 or 150 goals. I want you to think about maybe 2 to 5 goals that you really have, right? And I want you to write down all of the reasons why you think you can't achieve them. Right? Literally write down, why can't I achieve X goal? For example, if you want to get into shape, right? You want to maybe bulk up or you want to cut down a little bit. Maybe you want to write down, okay, I can't get into shape because my diet is really horrible. I'm really inconsistent with the gym and I don't know. I don't know how to work out. Like I don't have much knowledge on workouts. So once you write this down for every little goal that you have, I want you to start working backwards. So you see, okay, my diet is horrible. That's why I can't get into shape. Why is my diet horrible? Is it because of a lack of knowledge or is it because of a lack of structure? Okay, cool. It's a lack of knowledge. All right, now you can go ahead and research the foods that are actually, good for you and the things that are going to help you to get into shape. Maybe higher protein meals with less carbs or less fats, whatever it is that you want to look into. You look at that and you slowly start solving all of the things working backwards, because the human brain is a lot easier, or it's a lot easier for the human brain, to identify problems rather than identifying solutions right away. However, once you identify a problem, that's actually the first step of finding a solution for it. So that being said, you go ahead, you identify all of these problems, all of the reasons why you can't achieve the goals that you want to achieve, and then you work backwards. And once you've done this, you will now have a clear structure on exact steps that you need to take. Now, once you have the exact steps that you need to take, I want you to sort of just, you've heard this quote before, stay in your lane. let's imagine you're running a race, right? You're running a 100-meter sprint. If you look at these sprinters, right, they just look straight and they keep their head very still, because in almost every single sport, where you look is where the body follows, right? And what happens if you're racing and you're looking to the left or right? You're going to go to the left or right and eventually crash. And that's exactly the problem a lot of young entrepreneurs have. They look up to the big people in their space and they just keep getting demotivated. Whereas if you do the right things every single day, no breaks, it doesn't matter how you feel, if you keep doing the right thing time and time again without looking anywhere else, you're going to make progress towards your goals. And it's this idea that guys are expecting to achieve those goals in 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. It takes so much longer than that. And I'm not just here speaking, because I've watched like a Hormozy podcast and I've got some, revelations, I guess, that I want to come out and kind of a reword on like a video. I'm speaking from direct experience. I've wanted to make 10K a month since I was 17 years old. Actually, since I was 17 and I got into business, all that was on my mind was I want to do 10K a month. I hit 10K a month last year. So when I was 19 or 20, something like that, right? I'm currently still 20, but that means it took me like 3 years to hit that goal. But let me give you, I guess, a food for thought. Those 3 years were gonna pass anyway. That time was gonna pass anyway because time doesn't wait for anyone. So that being said, what I'm trying to tell you guys or tell you is it's gonna take time to reach your goals. But so what if it's gonna take time, as long as it means you're still gonna achieve those goals. So that being said, increase whatever you're doing, right? Keep doing what the right thing is. Do everything that's going to improve you by 1% every single day. Eventually, you're going to have so much compound, I guess we call it compound interest, but compound interest in the sense of your improvement. So compounded improvement that over time, you're actually going to eventually hit all of the goals that you want to hit. If you want to lose 20 kilograms or if you want to gain 20 kilograms, that's going to take you a year, maybe even more than a year if you're losing weight at like a healthy rate. But I'm sure when you anticipate in your mind, hey, I want to lose 20 kilograms, you're not thinking that it's going to happen like that, right? So why is it that when you think about your success in terms of finances, you assume it's going to happen like that? It's absolutely not. But I'll tell you one thing. Once you have the breakthrough, right? Genuinely, once you have that breakthrough with finance, because you might go from doing 2K a month, 3K, or absolute zero, and then suddenly jump up to like 10K. Once you break certain thresholds, it becomes a lot simpler to start earning more. So think of it like this. Your progress might be extremely slow, but then suddenly you might just have a quick rise. Because sometimes that's just how money works. Once you make more money, you learn how to attract more money. And I know it sounds like it's all fugazi and I'm speaking about some fairy tale bullshit, but it's all the reality. And the reason why I can tell you this with so much conviction and confidence in my voice is because I've done all of this. There was a reason why I took such a long break from recording and making videos, because it didn't feel right making those videos at the time, because I felt like I was giving advice, but I wasn't giving advice from a place of experience. I was just reiterating what I've heard from other people. So I went away, I worked extra hard, built the things that I needed to build, and ended up crossing certain thresholds which millions of guys are trying to cross at this point in time. So when I come back and actually start making videos, I can just tell you guys exactly the things that works. The things that work aren't always the fancy things. It's not always reinventing the wheel. It's just turning it time and time again until you get to where you want to be. But that being said, I don't want to ramble on too much. The main points that you should get from this video and the main application points, I guess, things that you can actually apply to yourselves is don't think or don't be demotivated by the success of other people. Use it to inspire you and show you that it's possible. Stay in your own lane. Don't look at what other people are doing and work backwards, right? Write down your goals and write down why you believe that you can't achieve them, and then work backwards to find the solutions for each one. and just stay in your lane. Don't look at other people. Do what you need to do to improve by 1% every single day, and I guarantee you, you're going to reach your goals when the time comes. But yeah, hope you found some value. Subscribe if you like the video. More videos are going to be coming out just like this one, and even more different subjects. But yeah, like it so we can push up an algorithm, and so you can help out other fellow entrepreneurs just like yourself. But yeah, that's it from me for today. Take care.